Sup YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the first place winning Miraidon deck from, of course, the Merida Regionals. AzulGG's Garcia Grego, Azul Garcia Grego, the legend, the myth, actually was able to win a tournament after not playing for a very long time. So he secures his Worlds Invite, and that's actually super cool because we want all the best players at the World Championship. So we're going to be checking out the first place winning list out of more than 1,000 players over in Mexico. So very cool to see Miraidon winning, and Miraidon is actually one of those decks that people are always underestimating. They're always saying like, oh, I cannot seem to be winning because I'm whiffing generators, all and this and that. But when you get the generators, it is one of the strongest decks in the format. Having access to a lot of cards like MP very much, being able to search out your Pokemon with the tandem unit is just very powerful for Miraidon. I'm going to be showcasing the exact 60 currently on the screen. As you see here, it's a 1-1 line of Magneton to blow yourself up and accelerate up to 3 basic lightning energies from the discard pile. Iron Hands, 2 copies to just take multiple prize cards on weak HP Pokemon. Sometimes you can even knock out a Squawkabilly or Luminion V for 3 prizes, which is awesome. Raikou V to slap a huge amount of damage with, of course, the Lightning Rondo. Raichu for the big one-shot. There's even a Rotom V in here. If you go first with the deck, you can tandem unit that on the board and draw some cards. Talking about drawing cards, we also have Squawkabilly, Fezandipiti, cards like the Mew EX can sometimes also draw cards if you have a low hand size, definitely in combination with Secret Box, the ace-pack card of choice. Luminion can search out a supporter, and the generators are really important in a list like this. We see couple of one-off stuff. We have the Hisuian Heavy Ball to, of course, get any Pokemon from the prizes, and a Night Stretcher to get one back if you discarded one early on. No research, just pure on Arven and Boss's Orders. That's all you need, and there is the Latias EX to provide yourself with free retreat. So we're going to be testing out this exact Miraidon list, the winning 60 from the Merida Regionals, and I am very excited to be playing Miraidon. I have been testing a lot of Miraidon myself, a little bit of a different list, but we're going to be checking out this list to see what's cooking. Also go check out the sponsors that make the videos possible, dragonshield.com, for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZAPDOS5 and get 5% off your order. Stock up on product for, of course, the 2025 year or the rest of the season. TC Evolutions for your damage counters and ability tokens, 10% off. Use the coupon ZAPDOSTCG. There is PotownStore.com for TCG Live code cards with instant email delivery. You can get 5% off using the coupon ZAPDOSTCG, and cardmarket.com for European players, where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG to help support the channel. Alright, with that being said, we are going second, so we're also in a format right now where you can get away with a lot of stuff. This feels pretty mediocre, like, let's be honest. If you're playing Miraidon, the chances of you starting with something like this is kind of high. Let's see how it ends out though. We see a bunch of Crushing Hammers, Professor's Research, Turbo Energize, so it makes me think I'm up against an Iron Thorns deck, which is definitely really scary. There is an Arven, so we can definitely do something. So we are up against an Iron Thorns deck, so we cannot use Insta Charge. But luckily we do come back with the Arven, so what I'm gonna try and do here is try and set up one of my Miraidons. We have the Hisuian Heavy Ball. Let's see what we have here. Latias for free retreat is not gonna matter too much. Definitely because we're up against an Iron Thorns deck, so let's just grab this one. We're gonna be going for an Arven, and with the Arven we're gonna get ourselves, I could get Secret Box and Rescue Board. I think that's great. We're gonna have to discard 3 cards from hand, but we don't care about that in the slightest. It's time to open up the Secret Box here. I'll be getting rid of this, and getting rid of that. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. We can then find an item card, which is Nazball, a Forest Sealstone, a Stadium, and the supporter for next turn is gonna be another Arven. Those are the cards we're gonna go for. I don't know if they're going to be playing Vacuum or not. We have the Rescue Board, so I'm going to wait with the Forest Sealstone, even though it looks kind of scary, to be honest. I'm going to slap down a Miraidon. We could slap a huge amount of damage here. We're going to go for the Generator. I just hope it's successful. There is one. One is good. I will take that. One here. We can slap down Area Zero Underdepth. It's not even necessary, right? We can give the Forest Seal Stone, which can get ourselves the Switch Card or an energy. At this point, I could give a Rescue Board, and then we can instantly retreat already. That means the only thing we are missing out on, I think this is the better choice. Maybe just a Forest Seal Stone. Forest Seal Stone seems like the better choice here. If they discard it, it's fine. Yeah, if they discard it, we still have the Rescue Board. So I'm probably gonna get judged or something. We want to find Zapdos, right? If we find the Zapdos, we can slap enough damage. And now that I think about it, this 60 is actually not playing Zapdos at all. So it's gonna be quite tricky for sure. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I need Zapdos in order to knock out this Iron Thorns, but we're gonna have to go for a different strategy. Setting up stuff like the Raichu is probably the best plan of action right now. We need 5 energies on board though. We have an Ultra Ball, that could really help. First of all, let's go for an Arven. The Arven can find ourselves a generator and a Bravery Charm. Don't need more HP. The only thing I want to do here is knock out with the help of Raichu. Can give a slap with Raikou as well, but if we are able to get this plan going, it should be alright. Okay, next up, we are gonna go for Ultra Ball. Get rid of this, get rid of that. And now that I think about it, these are less useful. Yeah, let's get rid of these. We're gonna get ourselves a Raichu. What else? The Switch card is still in there, which is great. It all depends on how successful my generators are, to be honest. So let's start with this. So either we just attach here, that's for sure. If a generator is successful, we can get the Switch card. 2 energies, okay, that's all we needed. I was like, I need Zapdos, but this is fine as well. We are just gonna go attachment here and then Forest Seal Stone for... I was expecting to get judged, to be honest. And this is very interesting situation where I'm actually saying like, there is no Zapdos in this 60, so slapping 230 with the Miraidon, a little bit less useful. So for now, we're just gonna blow up this Iron Thorns. The opponent is really happy about it for some specific reason, but let's just go domination with the attack here. Dynamic Spark of the Raichu. So a card from Brilliant Stars now seeing more and more play because you can now actually blow up your Magneton. And you're good to go. So we were up against an Iron Thorns deck. We were not able to use any abilities, but we were still able to go out on top. But imagine if we didn't get that mulligan, we would have been in a situation where we had Rotom and nothing else. So makes me still think about the deck. You still get a lot of dubs if your opening hand is actually reasonable. Again, if we're going to be talking about the Merida Regionals, we actually have a Gouging Fire as second place as well. And in that top 8, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Miraidon decks. That makes me really think about the upcoming events and definitely about the EOIC. That's also the reason why Lugia did not perform that crazy because of the high amount of Miraidon. Alright, with that being said, let's play some more games with the first place winning list of the Merida Regionals. Big shout out AzulGG, the legend. One of the best players in the modern era of the Pokemon TCG. Also considered of all time. Look at that. Hasn't actually top cutted a regional in like 9 months. If you were talking about the Uncommon podcast, Uncommon Energy podcast. And now instantly comes with the dub here. It is a fantastic storyline that we love to see in this game for sure. So we will welcome Azul, of course, at the World Championships. It's going to be taking place in Anaheim, California. And I still believe going second is better for the deck. Not only can you start using supporters, you can still play items. If you go first and at the second, when you go second, you're not going to be able to get the use of items if they Budew you, which is kind of annoying. So it looks like we're up against a Palkia Noctowl deck. The good news about a Palkia Noctowl deck is, for 1, they are weak to lightning. For 2, we can maybe Iron Hands. There is only 1 copy of the double turbo energy in here, so a lot of questions for me personally. I love playing 2 DTEs, but when you're playing 16 lightning type energies as the basic energy, you do have more outs to your generators, as we saw there, where in the last game we were able to power up that Raichu V to some success. We're gonna probably see a Fan Rotom get out, hoot 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 hoot, Noctowl, the stuff we all see before. But if the Palkia is still in the active position, it is very easy for us to knock that out with Raikou. We need to have less emphasis on stuff like generators, because we only need to hit 1 energy to knock them out. And there's already the Area Zero Underdepth really helping us out in the process. The opponent sees a Latias EX but does not even know what we are playing, which is really, really useful. As we went second, they might still think we're playing something like a Raging Bolt, so they're already attaching to the active Palkia. Okay. We will go really crazy for Squawkabilly. We're gonna check our prize cards real quickly. There is an Iron Hands in there. That's actually pretty damn useful. I could slap it down on the bench already. And since Area Zero Underdepth is down, we're actually gonna go for Nesball. We're gonna get that Miraidon out. There's actually 2 copies of that, which is really useful. We will then go for Tandem Unit. I'm gonna get that Pikachu out. That's gonna allow us to go wide on the board, so let's get Pikachu. I could get another Miraidon out. Let's just get the whole squad together here. Now we go wide because of the opponent's Area Zero Underdepth. Really thankful for that. Now we're gonna go for the Tandem Units, and the Tandem Unit will allow us to get maybe Magnemite, could be a really useful one. As Magneton is also in the deck. Yeah, these 2 seem pretty great. Could even slap down Iron Hands, depends on my situation, but I think I'll attack just with the Raikou. Seems like the best plan of action. I'm just gonna attach to the Raikou. Could slap down an Iron Hands, but we still have 1 Iron Hands in the back waiting, so I don't even know if I want to slap this down. We also have Night Stretcher. Iron Bundle could be useful at one point. I don't believe it is used. I could slap it down. What is the harm right here? So slap down the Iron Bundle. And now we will squawk away. We just need 1 generator to hit. What is this? And that's exactly the reason why Miraidon is just such a polarized deck, right? In this scenario, as the opponent is also playing Area Zero Underdepth, I'm happily able to just get rid of this. I left the bench space open for my good friend Luminion, because I don't seem to be finding my generators. Regardless, I did draw a lot of energies, which makes me think if we just get out Arven, that allows us to get 4 Sealstone and generator. Maybe we just get 2 generators to get it going. Generator and 4 Sealstone. 1 generator is enough, right? But if we already, there's already 3 energies in the discard pile, so maybe the best plan of action is just giving a Forest Sealstone here, already activating the Forest Sealstone just in case my first generator whiffs, and that also makes the chance of us drawing into another one way higher. 10 energies, 2 generators, 2 energies in hand. That's like a little bit crazy. Here we go, generator, 2 energies, that's fantastic. I couldn't ask for more. Energy here, energy there, sure. I could activate another generator. I could really do that. It's gonna allow us to attack a little bit. Okay, 2 energies. This deck is insane. As you see here, the deck is broken. There's nothing that can stop it. We have Magneton as well, so what can they do here? We even draw an additional card with the axes of Fleet-Footed. We get that additional card. It's a Nesball, which we can technically activate for Fezandipiti if we get knocked out. So it's the perfect deck. Like, if your generators hit, this deck is insane. If your generators do not hit, the deck is really mid. So people are always calling it mid-Rhydon for some reason, but I think if you're making them more consistent, like with 16 energies, the chance of you hitting a generator is higher. But with that many energies in the deck, like there's 17 in total, you always have those clunky opening hands. I've played Miraidon in the beginning of the season during a cup. I got like, what's it, top 8 at a cup with it, but I also squacked into 6 energies. And then I said, nah, maybe Miraidon is not the deck for me. Afterwards, I started playing Lugia and everything went great, but yeah. Okay, looks like the opponent is playing a Wellspring Ogerpon. That does allow them to trap us. We only play 1 copy of the Switch card, so that is really tricky. If they play Night Stretcher and just trap us again, that would be annoying. So there is still a win condition for them to do so. Definitely with this Wellspring Ogerpon. If they have the strategy to like trap something like the Pikachu, then we're screwed. At this point, I think they're just gonna attack us. We have the one switch card that we need to be thankful of. I don't even know if they have Gust in hand. If they have Gust, they're actually not setting up Wellspring. Instead, they just knock us out, which is fantastic. I wouldn't mind this. I don't even mind the situation, to be honest. I'm gonna swing with Miraidon. Let's go. We have the Magneton as well. We even have the secret box. Okay, attachment of the turn, and yeah, this is actually not bad. We can pretty much blow up on everything. The secret box does allow us to get the switch card, so I really want to save that. For now, I think there's the Raichu. Maybe I just... They can go after this one. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna Ultra Ball. I could have gotten the Fezandipiti out, by the way. But yeah. I could already do so with that one. I'm just gonna slap down the Magneton here. Take a couple of prizes. I can blow up the Magneton and just go for gusting options. We have the switch out with the secret box as well. I'm not gonna attach energies, although they can go after this one, but then they don't go after Miraidon, which feels really stupid for them. So if I get 2 prizes and we have the draw of the turn, we have enough to activate the secret box, so it doesn't. I don't mind attaching an energy here. Let's go for... We could even Magneton already. Do I Magneton already? They could trap this one, but we still, and then switch card does not activate. I think I'll activate the Magneton already. Yeah. We also avoid random place. I'm just gonna blow up this Magneton. Let's go. We avoid a random place. 1 energy here, 1 energy there. Get 1 energy here. For the memes of it, yeah. The reason why I'm doing this, you might think, why are you doing this? Well, we actually are gonna be able to attack instantly, and we do have the secret box in hand. So let's just. There's also tandem unit capabilities. Is there still something we can grab? There's the Rotom. Rotom is actually kind of interesting, but we can grab that later. I don't, but yeah, it does allow us to activate more stuff. I'm just gonna get it out. Why the hell not? The more bulk, tinning is winning. That's what we're saying. The more bulk that is out of the deck, the better it is. So yeah, we've knocked out this guy. We take 2 prize cards, and the only thing that is in our way is attacking with Miraidon. They need to take 3 prizes. Is there a world where they can Thornton, Duskull candy stuff? I don't believe so. Hoot hoot? Yeah, definitely with a setup like this. Their win condition could become gusting up a Pokemon and going for the Sup. That could be a way they can stall, but we have the secret box. Like Iono Sup seems to be the best plan of action. There is an Irida. Maybe they are playing Unfair Stamp. And they unstamp us to 2, they counter catcher one of our Pokemon and stop it. That maybe would have been an option. But yeah, with 2 Pokemon set up here, we should be good to go. We have the secret box for Boss's orders. There's an energy coming on the benched Palkia V. Alright. And subspace well. So yeah, I was overthinking so much stuff. Like I needed to blow up the Magneton just in case they trap us with Sup and switch card does not activate. So I was overthinking it, but the matchup is pretty easy, right? Just swinging with the Miraidon. When your generators go well, you go crazy. Photon Blaster again. And there was even Secret Box boss capability, so the weakness here didn't matter too much. Definitely because we went second and took the first 2 prize KO. That really helps out. I was afraid of Sup just a tiny little bit. Only 1 switch card is a little bit scary. Definitely if you're up against something like a Snorlax block deck, then you just give up that matchup. I don't even know how the matchup spread was, to be honest. Actually, the statistics. We will have to wait and review the Merida regionals and a separate video. Alright, we got some more trainer points over here on Pokemon TCG Live. The client has been quite stable lately, and we are well on our way in the Arceus League, winning time and time again. Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical on the fact that there's no Zapdos in here. I do love the Rotom inclusion for if you're going first, and I'm always a big believer of Prime Catcher over Secret Box, but Secret Box has more top 8s in its name, so it is the better choice for an A-spec card, it seems. So Bravery Charm, only one copy, that makes a little bit of sense, definitely with the Arven combo, one rescue board. Yeah, where can you find the space, to be honest, to get that Zapdos thrown in here? Maybe you can cut one Iron Hands, definitely because you do play Stretcher. Who knows? Let me know in the comments how you feel about Miraidon. Are there any changes you would make? AzulGG won a tournament with 1,151 players. That is a ridiculous amount of players, let's just be honest. Okay. It is, yeah, we've seen bigger regionals with like 2,000 players, but still. Returning to the game with a bang. First place, Miraidon. I did not even realize Miraidon was gonna be able to win in this format. As mentioned, go seconds. You're gonna tank me later. Yeah, send me your latest challenge or cup fit results when going second with Miraidon. If you don't know by now, you should. Maybe we can donk people. Okay, this is a really, really, really great opening hand. And looks like we're up against Trolley, Vacuum, Turo. Interesting. I don't even know what I'm up against. Turo, Vacuum. The Vacuum is interesting. That means something like a Force Seal Stone. I cannot proactively slap it down. We're up against Froslass. Okay. We're gonna amp it and we'll be done with it. Switch card and Latias and amp it. That's gonna be the thing, right? They also might have Mawile, so that can be tricky. Also Munkidori is something we cannot amp, but with the high amount of like, oh, look at all these Budews! Look at them go! Look at these little fellas! Sure. We have the Iron Bundle already, so the main thing is clear. We want to thin out the deck. So we Nest Ball. We even have another Iron Hands. That's actually pretty cool. Let's get Miraidon off. There is no Squawkabilly, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do it this way. Tandem unit. Another one of these, another one of these. The Magnemite can blow itself up. We also need it for Force Steel Stone, by the way. And there's also a Miraidon prized. Oh, man. Let's get these. Okay. We have the Ultra Ball for the Latias, so that's good. I want to amp really quickly. Could also attack with this one. So we're gonna Arven. We're gonna get the Generator and the Forest Seal Stone. We have a switch card, so we don't actually need Latias. Although if I get Mawile, I'll be really sorry. They could be playing Mawile, so maybe we save that. We'll see what happens. We have the double Generator here. Let's see how it goes. 2 energies. Well, in that case, I'm gonna attack with Iron Hands. Alright. I am actually afraid of getting Mawile, because all of these has free retreat, so I'm gonna save the switch card and maybe... I did not check if our... I can check real quick, right? We have the Force Seal Stone right here. I'm gonna check it out. Star Alchemy. That allows me to search my deck for any card. I'll actually grab that DTE. I know. I'm gonna save the switch card, to be honest. I'm afraid of getting Mawile, so I have good reason. And now there's even the Iron Bundle, which could be really useful. More generators. I don't think more generators are the way we win this battle. We do have an Iron Bundle, which we can activate at any given point, but I'm actually gonna go Ultra Ball. I'm gonna get rid of a generator. I know, I'm a monster. Gonna slap down the Latias. We have the switch card. I just don't want to get Mawile. That's what it is. Retreat option, and now that I think about it, let's go! Amp you ridiculously much. Boom! 2 prizes already. We saved the switch card. And there's nothing they can do about this Iron Hands, not now. The next one could get knocked out by a Blood Moon, I suppose. But maybe we find Bravery Charm in time. Maybe. We are gonna get item locked. This one has an ability, this one. There's a lot of ability shenanigans going. We did test out Budew Froslass before. Enhanced Hammer. Dang. Yeah, that can help. Maybe I should have not been that greedy to discard my... Yeah, now we're stuck. Now, what did I do? Maybe I should. I did not even know they could have get like the enhanced hammer without any downside. Yeah, we have the boss's orders. If we can trap them for one turn, that would be great. I don't even know if they have energies or not. Yeah, not good. It is not good. Yeah, we are completely stuck. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna wait a turn. I could have bossed. Like, all of my Pokemon are gonna get damage, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. I could have like retreated into Raikou, I suppose, to draw an additional Fleetfoot. Could have been better, I suppose, to draw into that energy and then retreat next turn. Gonna have to do it next turn, it's fine. I wonder what they're gonna do. They have Arven, so they would have gotten the energy, so the boss's orders play would have not mattered here. Definitely with the rescue board. Yeah, we are item locked, so no more generators. We're gonna have to go for the arm press, which is kind of annoying. Maybe we top deck an energy. That would be cool. All of these Pokemon are in danger of getting knocked out, by the way. Only one Froslass currently, but with Munkidori, they can target their aggressive force at these guys. Counter catcher. And we cannot, like, oh, there is the Mawile. Okay. Okay, we saved the switch card for a very crazy scenario like this one. That means we can now use items, and if there's a double hit, it's gonna be ridiculously awesome. Okay, let's go, generator. Let's go. 1, 2. Can already accelerate here. And that's why I did save my switch card. Alright. Maybe the Latias, putting Latias in play was a mistake. Let's see if they can find energy and Mawile again. Let's hope not. The energy Mawile counter catcher, they need that from 3 cards. That's a little bit a lot to ask for, right? Like, the enhanced hammer really slowed me down, but I did save my switch card for the Mawile that I thought was coming. So I am glad it played out this way. If I still lose, if they have counter catcher, Mawile, and energy, then we still lose because we cannot get this Latias out of the active position. But with only 4 cards in the opponent's hand, they just concede. Woo! So we did learn something useful today, is that play area generators while you're at it and save that one switch card. It can be crucial to win games. That one switch card in this scenario really won us the game. I could have burned it already, but I decided, I also that enhanced hammer, that was really nasty. The deck feels pretty good. Yeah, only one switch card, because you do rely on Latias. That does mean you're a little bit weak against stuff like Mawile, stuff like Snorlax block, Sup from... Also, most of the time you will just see a Sup block. Lugia players will just attempt to go for your Latias and then Sup block, but with the one switch card, you should be getting out of harm's way and just knock it out, which is awesome. Alright, more games with the first place Miraidon deck that performed really well, I have to say. Doesn't play Zapdos, but is it necessary? If we're taking a look at the top decks, Dracopult Dusknoir, decks like Gardevoir, do you need that Zapdos? The answer is no. So it makes sense when you cut it. But if you're up against a deck like, for example, that first matchup where you're up against something like an Iron Thorns, you really need that. And I also saw an Iron Thorns doing pretty well. I think it was top 16 at Merida Regional, so there's still some of those lurking around. Okay. Opponent decides where they want to go first or second. I will go first, so maybe we can now see the Rotom V in action. Okay. We go first. We have the secret box though. If we go first, and we have the Magneton already in hand, is that a great thing? Start with the Magneton. Are they gonna dunk us? It's a one-price Pokemon, so I don't mind losing this one. We're up against Screamtail. Okay, Gardevoir. Gardevoir, are you ready? We will. There's an Iron Bundle. Fezandipiti. I'm gonna have to get out secret box. Iron Bundle super good. We have a Night Stretcher. We're gonna get rid of, if we attach an energy right now, we have an energy for next turn, but we can get energies in the discard pile, so Magneton can then do its job. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna get out the squad. I'm gonna get out an Arven. I will get out a generator. I'm not gonna squawk in this matchup, by the way. If you were thinking it, it is not useful for a Sealstone, all that. Ah, we actually need... Yeah, we need Pokemon first. Here we go, Nesball. What are we gonna get? It's gonna be Miraidon. And we also have the Instant Charge, by the way. So we can get Miraidon. We can go for a tandem unit. Get out Raikou. Now I think about, let's just get out Rotom and Iron Hands. Is my DTE in the deck? My DTE is in the deck, so let's just get these first. Attach an energy here. For a Sealstone there. And now we have the power of the Insta Charge. Let's go. Okay, I really love this. Having a searchable draw tree on your very first turn of the game feels actually insanely good. I did give up on my Iron Bundle and my Fezandipiti, so we'll see how that goes. There's an Iono. Double Arven down the bottom, Magneton down the bottom, and the generator down the bottom. But we do get Switch Card and the generator. Okay. It is time. Since there was not a lot of energies in my hand, and they're all on the bottom of the deck, and I don't have a lot of energies right now in hand, the chance of this generator being very good is a lot. We're gonna check out the Hisuian Heavy Ball here to get out Latias, which is more important than the Pikachu. And we can now actually activate the generator for only one. It's kind of alright, as I will activate my Star Alchemy here for the DTE. DTE time. Let's get it. Okay, and now that I have the DTE, I can actually have free retreat to the means of Latias. Let's go. And I will be able to boss up a Curlia. Best plan you can have. Let's go. And then amp it incredibly much for already 2 prizes. So we're seeing here a slower build of Gardevoir with the TM Evo strategy, but because we had access to Rotom, having all the cards, even if I got Ionoed, I still drew into some great stuff, because I did play a lot of cards on the early phase of the game. Didn't go for Squawkabilly either. There's still the capabilities of Night Stretcher. We can also still blow up Magneton if I go down to actually set up another Iron Hands, which is like the thing that happens most of the time. I wonder if they're gonna be able to get like a... They need to slap down a Munkidori in the active position, because if they don't, they get amped again and they're gonna be left so far behind. Also note to salvage that we did not even play an Arven. Not a single Arven. Just one generator for a Sealstone had been activated for that wonderful DTE. A Hero's Cape on the Gardevoir. The list actually is not playing Lost Vacuum, so we will not be able to do anything about that additional HP. We could still knock it out with like Raikou if we do draw into a generator. They're gonna slap. Why don't you retreat into your... Yeah, that would be foolish, right? Okay. We have an Ultra Ball that does allow us to get Boss's Orders. That also allows us, since everything has free retreat, I wonder here, we can, yeah, this is actually pretty neat. We just blow up the Magneton. Yeah, the Magneton actually could have blown itself up against that Budew matchup as well. I will just Ultra Ball, get rid of this, get rid of this. Get myself Magneton. Slap down Magneton. Slap down Iron Hands. And I could already accelerate an energy here. And we amp again! Let's go! I don't see Mimikyus. I don't see any other weird stuff. We still keep our one switch card just in case. They come with like counter catcher, Klawf key shenanigans. We have a Brave Charm, we have a Nazball 4. No Fezandipiti because I did discard it, but I could get the Mew EX which also draws a little bit of cards if we get Iono to like a low hand size. I expect to get Iono'd. I have currently only one Boss's Orders in my discard pile, and I still have Luminion in the deck for a Boss's Order. So this is turning out pretty smoothly, pretty convincing domination of the Miraidon deck, and it does make sense. Miraidon has a very great time into Gardevoir, and definitely when they're slower builds. Like, they don't play Candy anymore. This also is a unique build with a Hero Escape, so you don't see that every day. What I could have done is actually, there's still Magneton, so I can always like blow up Magneton, accelerate energies to Miraidon and knock out Fezandipiti. If I Night Stretcher a little Iron Bundle, then they have to choose between Kirlia without Hero Escape or Fezandipiti, which is also a 2-price Pokemon. So they're in a little bit of a predicament. As soon as I draw Arven, it's game. Definitely with the capabilities of blowing up Magneton, accelerating double energies. We already have 30 damage, so depends. They can get Munkidori, use. Oh, there is a Mimikyu. There is a Mimikyu. Do they even have Gardevoir EX? Counter Catcher, Magneton, and an energy. They're gonna just pass the turn. We have an Arven. The problem with the Arven here, I'm gonna put a Bravery Charm here. They can knock out this one, but then this one stays alive. Interesting. This Arven is not able to get the job done. Although I could blow up Magneton and attack the only Kirlia with a Hero Escape. That is an option, but then I don't have Boss's Orders, right? Then we're in trouble with this Mimikyu. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Generator? Rescue board? I guess we just attack, right? We can rescue board the Magneton. And then... yeah, this actually is not doing enough damage, by the way. Generator time. 2 energies. That's still alright. That is still alright. I'm just gonna knock it out, right? No, there's no need not to. Over voltage discharge. Okay. One here, one there. And then we also have, I'm gonna still save the switch card. I can heal this Iron Hands if I want to. There is Nazball capabilities with Mew EX. I'm gonna get Iono to 1. I'm 100% certain of that. So let's just go with this strategy, knocking out the Kirlia. Okay, they still only have 1 Kirlia. And if we get Night Stretcher, we can gust away that Mimikyu. If we have Boss, we can do that. If we have Ultra Ball, we can do that. If we have Mew EX, that can do some crazy stuff. 1 prize card to go. There's a lot of 2 prizes, so they still need to actually attack 3 more times. There's a lot of energies in play, so if we get a Raichu and... yeah, Raichu Generator could also work. How many generators? I think 2 of them, right? 2 generators. They were kind of successful though, those generators. As mentioned, if the generators are successful, the deck is the strongest deck in the room. And now we're up against the Mimikyu. If they want to wall, they need to leave Mimikyu in the active. We can also not use Area Zero Underdepth unless something gets knocked out first. Yeah, there's the Iono to 1, so we proactively slapped down the Mew, which was great. Boss's Orders, are you there? Generator, that's good, that's good. Now we can top deck Raichu and even knock out Gardevoir EX if we want to. On the hand, I actually was not having Boss's Orders, so I don't need to use Artisan first. or Generator. I could just Mew for 2 or just Mew for 1. It all depends on what we top deck, to be honest. They can attack with Mimikyu, but it's way too slow. Definitely because we still have 2 Bosses orders left. And with a lot of energy still in play, this looks pretty good. And we also still have Insta Charge. If we don't have it now, we can have it later. The only thing we need to do is knock out 1 Pokemon. Are they gonna swing with Gardevoir EX? They are playing Turo, so... But the Turo is in a discard pile, so... If I just attack this only Gardevoir EX in play, I can finish off later, right? And they're damaging themselves, but they will use Munkidori. That means they're gonna be at 280. Raichu needs to discard 5 energies in order to get the dub. That means, yeah, we can actually slap for 360, by the way. If we find Raichu and Generator hits. In our discard pile, 0 energies, by the way. But as you see here in this gameplay footage, the deck is actually legit. It is very strong and gets the job done. Okay, our Miraidon goes down. Whatever, we just need to find Boss's orders and we win. They didn't want to slap down. They did slap down a little rolls, but that's fine. There's an Arven. An Arven cannot get the job done. And the reason why the Arven cannot get the job done... I just need Boss, right? The higher chance to get Boss. Do we Generator onto Iron Hands, give a little slap and see where we land? And then maybe draw Boss? Yeah, the Generator whips, so that's scary. But now we can actually have a shot at drawing 2 cards with Mew to find Ultra Ball, to find Luminion Boss. So we have Luminion, we have 2 Balls, so that's 3 outs. We have Ultra Ball, 2 of them, that's 5 outs. 5 outs out of a 28 card deck. Believing in the heart of the cards here. Restart. There's the switch. Not exactly what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted. I can insta charge, but they're gonna Iono regardless, so that does not matter. I will go for... And since Turo is already gone, I can just retreat and switch card and attack with this guy, which has a lot of HP. I could just slap this down. I could Arven. Generator. Rescue board. Just tinning is winning, right? Slapping this down. We Generator again. 2 energies this time, which is great. 1 here. 1 here. 190, right? So we can retreat. Now that I think about it, we can actually, if we retreat, switch card into that. We need to get an attack off, right? We need to get, this switch card can wait, right? We need to find boss. Maybe we save this. We're gonna put the rescue board here. And we're just gonna slap. They can knock this guy out if they want to. But they are, and maybe I should have attacked with Raikou, which would have dealt more damage. They can put 60 back onto us. Which means they add 130, then Raikou can finish it off, so... But we still need to find an energy then. Or boss. Whatever comes first. They don't have Turo, so... This Gardevoir is damaged. What are they gonna do now? They also don't have access to Fezandipiti. They can Ion us to 1 again. They can knock out Mew EX, but we have more draw power with Fleet-Footed. Interesting late game, for sure. You cannot knock out Mew EX and Raikou V at the same time, so we are still good to go. We have the switch card, which we can use on the Iron Hands with more HP to prevent ourselves getting knocked out by a Miracle Force double Adrenabrain. Yowza. Okay, there's an Arven. They're not gonna Iono 1-1. There's Counter Catcher. They're gonna knock out Mew EX 100%. And then we're equal in price trade, right? Oh, they're gonna knock out the Raikou. Okay. That's the only Pokemon that can knock them out, right? So we are forced to find Ultra Ball or Balls or Luminion again. 30 there. And 30 there. We do have Night Stretcher still. What? Are they not gonna knock us out? That's only 190. That gives us an additional draw. That does give us an additional draw. Fleet-footed for boss. Look at that. Area Zero Underdepth. Not exactly what I was looking for. 220. We will have to switch card. That means they have to double Adrenabrain. They can still win this. Come on, restart. Yeah, there's the boss, finally. Man, that took a while. Let's amp another Curia. Because we've been doing it all day long. Here we go. Amp you very much. We even took 7 prizes against Gardy. So sometimes Gardy can trap you and knock out your Mew and knock out your stuff. Maybe I should have saved Fezandipiti, but they would have gone after the Fezandipiti afterwards. So anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the Miraidon first place winning list of the Merida regional from Mexico. AzulGG, go check out his channel, his Twitch, his X/Twitter page, all of that. One of the legends in the game. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. Destroy the hell out of the like button. Let me know how you feel about the 60. Are you missing Zapdos in the list? For me personally, I have not been missing it except for that one game, but yeah, in specific matchups it can actually be really useful. This is the exact 60. Try it out for yourself. It is in the description below, so you can copy paste it into TCG Live and start your adventure right now. And there's also the sponsors that we need to thank. Go check out the links down below and get some percentages off of fantastic product, Dragon Shield sleeves, TC Evolution damage counters, Pokémon Store, TCG Live code cards, all the good stuff right in the description below. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG content. I'm out. Peace.